Hello everyone, welcome to Skyrim News. I know, right? I haven't recorded like this in a long time. I am not recording Bound by Flame. I am doing another Lord of the Rings talk. This time it's going to be part 2 of the Two Towers? Yeah, book 2, movie 2, The Two Towers. Okay, so, where was I in the last one? They escaped Amenhen? No. What? I forgot where I was. Damn it. Where does the... I feel like such an... Oh yeah. Okay, so what happens in this one? I just stepped on. Okay, so the beginning, movie, book, whatever. Actually, the movie and the book are different. I'm going with the movie because that's what most people have watched or have seen. I'm getting distracted by the thing in the background. I'm just gonna close my eyes and talk. I can't, but okay, because I can do that. Guy getting sidetracked. My Lord and Savior Goober told me not to, but I can't. I just so much to talk about when it comes to Lord of the Rings. I just have so much freaking stuff. I just can't. Okay, so what they do is they're in Emma Mule, Emyn Mule. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Emyn Mule. They are trying to make their way to the Black Gate, which is the entire reason why they set out, which I'm pretty sure I explained in the other one. So they have a feeling that they're being followed. They pretend to sleep at night, one night, and then Gollum, a creature possessed by the ring, who is in The Hobbit. I'll talk about that later. Again, getting sidetracked. Great job. And then they capture Gollum, and then he has like a freaking spaz attack. Like, no, let me go. I can't let me go. They let him go. Well, Frodo lets him go. Sam's against it. Good job, Samwise. You're a smart man. Hobbit? Hobbit. You're a smart hobbit, Samwise. And then Gollum leads them out of Emyn Muil. Is it Emyn Muil? I'm pretty sure it's Emyn Muil. Yeah, Emyn Muil. Or Muil, Emyn Muil. And while that's happening, Legolas, Aragorn, and Gimli are tracking down the dwarves. I'm such an idiot. The elves. You know what? I'm just gonna go and stab myself with this. I'll be right back. I'm just joking. But I do have a sword. Specifically Sting. I bought the sword Sting. I know, right? That's how far my addiction goes to actually buying the swords. It's right here with me. Here. Oh. There you go. Okay, so. Sidetrack. Nice job. Where was I? Yeah, so they're tracking the hobbits. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. As Legolas says countless number of times. Taking the hobbits to Isengard, the Uruk-hai are taking the hobbits to Isengard, even though they stop at Fangorn. Nice. Fangorn. Stop at Fangorn Forest. What business? What business? I messed it up already. Whatever. I was trying to do it. Never mind. So they go into Fangorn. Why do I say Fangorn? I like too much Elder Scrolls Online. God damn it. They go into Fangorn Forest. The hobbits go into Fangorn Forest. They run into a talking tree. Nice, right? Yeah, fun times. And then what this talking tree does is they take him to a specific person whom they said White Wizard. And that White Wizard was thought to be Saruman. I'll explain who it is later in this episode. That white person, that was not okay. That White Wizard was meant to be Saruman because he is the wizard. He is the White Wizard. No shit, he's in all white. His hair is white. The ball on top of his Isengard wannabe. Orthanc. Isengard is the area around the big giant tower sticking out of the ground. Tower's called Orthanc. The area around it's called Isengard. Got that cleared up. Cool. Big giant Orthanc. Cool. So Gimli, Aragorn, and Legolas follow him in. Follow them, or they're scent, as Aragorn says. Not their scent, he's a good tracker. He's a ranger. Wow, surprise. I know, right? Cool. He tracks them to Fangorn Forest. They go inside. They have a nice little walk around. Gimli has a nice little taste of orc blood. They eventually come across this white wizard that Frodo was talking about. No, Frodo. That I was talking about earlier. And then this white wizard reveals himself after Aragorn yells it several times. That white wizard is Gandalf, except he's no longer Gandalf the Grey, he is Gandalf the White. In the last episode I said Gandalf dies. This is why he comes back, because as he says, my job is not fulfilled, or my purpose was not fulfilled, I have returned, earn some stuff like that. Great job, Gandalf. Philosophical, what? Not philosophical, whatever. I say what I say and I don't regret it. I will regret it eventually once you guys start making fun of me in the comments. And then they figure out that the riders, and then they ride to Rohan. Aha, the riders of Rohan ride to Rohan. Coinky dink. They ride to Rohan, where Gandalf frees, kind of like, he doesn't free the soul. He kind of like releases. He releases from Saruman's evil grasp. He releases King Theoden from the evil grasp of Saruman. And then I'm gonna be eating soon, so I better hurry this up. Okay, speed run of this. Grima Wormtongue is Saruman's lackey kind of thing, kind of helpful, kind of not helpful guy. He gets kicked out, almost killed. He eventually does die. Does he die? Yes, he does die. He gets kicked out, then the two hobbits, Frodo and Sam and Gollum, they eventually reach the Black Marshes. Black Marshes? Dead Marshes, that's what it's called, Black Marshes. They eventually reach the Dead Marshes, and then that's where they have another encounter with the Nazgul, or the Ringwraiths. This time on one of their winged beasts, which I actually completely forgot the name of. Oh no, that's bad, isn't it? But the winged beasts, those things that they're flying on, that goes, Mah! That's the winged beast. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. I don't remember, but that's what they're going to be called from now on in this little thing that I'm doing, little talks. So, the Nazgul, they circle around looking for the ring. Surprise. So they're circling around looking for the ring. You know, Frodo's having like a seizure. Nah, that's not even joking. He's not having a seizure. What would that be considered? Well, it's not considered healthy. I know that. There's something in my eye. Give me a second. Okay, I'm good now. So, once the Nazgul leaves, they continue on. Frodo falls into the thing, realizes what Smeagol, I'm going to call him now, because that's what Frodo now calls him, Smeagol's real name is. Smeagol eventually leads him to the Black Gate. And then that section of those two ends there. Those three. I'm going to call it two, because, well, three, whatever. And then back to Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas. They are on their way to Helm's Deep when wargs attack. Wargs are basically very, very large dogs. Very, very large dogs. And then those wargs, they kill some people, almost kill Aragorn. Of course, you can't kill that beast. But they almost do kill him. And then Aragorn eventually makes it back to Helm's Deep after they all made it back. Then the Battle of Helm's Deep happens. A lot of people and orcs die. The elves come to help them, actually. The elves of Lothlorien. Then Hadding? I don't remember his name. That guy who dies and Aragorn like freaks the hell out about. And then he goes down onto the thing. He goes onto the ladder, cuts it off, falls into the bunch of the orcs. That. Then eventually the battle there ends, and then Actually, I'm skipping a lot. With Merry and Pippin, what they do is the Ents have their like 400-year meeting, which takes about 400 years to say hi. That's not joking. It literally took them so long to say hi. And then they decide to go to war with Mordor and the orcs and Sauron and the One Ring, even though the One Ring is what they're trying to protect and kind of destroy at the same time. So they decide to get what? Oh, I'm tired. Why am I so tired? Oh yeah, the trip completely like destroyed my schedule, but that's not the point. I don't know why I say that's not the point a lot. That's like one of the main. Oh, that looks like fun. I'm just looking at the background of the video. That's fun, isn't it? Okay, so they eventually do take over and destroy Isengard. Saruman doesn't die yet. I will explain Saruman a long time from now, because it takes me quite a while to get the courage to actually talk about him, because he is very, very fun to talk about, but also, like, if you get something wrong, it's like a completely different person. That's why. And then they make it to the back gate. Frodo, Sam, and Gollum, Smeagol make it to the Black Gate, and then Smeagol says, "Hey, my dudes, there's another path." And then Sam's like, "Hey, why didn't you tell us about this before, you dirty, rotten, stinking stinker," as he likes to call him. Then they make their way down to Gondor-ish. Yeah, they make their way to Gondor. Or they're making their way, like, to the stairs, or to Cirith Ungol. Cirith Ungol? Cirith Ungol, yeah. They make their way to Cirith Ungol, and then they are stopped by the rangers of Faramir, why did I say it like that? Faramir, Boromir's brother. Boromir died in... Did I say that? I don't remember actually saying that, but if I didn't say it, Boromir died at the end. And then Aragorn kissed him on the forehead. So cute. Okay. I'm sorry, I had to. My arm is like itchy as all hell. Okay. And then Frodo and Sam, they get caught. They get brought into Osgiliath. Osgiliath is under attack, like it always is. And then eventually gets raided, like badly raided. Oh, so sorry, I'm going into the third movie now. Whoopsies. The Ringwraith comes. Ringwraith destroys a lot of stuff. He almost makes Frodo kill Sam, or something along those lines. And then Sam gives his speech, which I hope it's not copyright, but is like the greatest speech. I was gonna say it, but it actually may be copyright, so I'm not going to say it. And then yeah, Faramir lets them go, and then they're on their way back to the to Cirith Ungol. There you go. That was in not as much detail as I would have liked to, but I have some stuff to do. What time? Yep. Okay. I know, right? Wasn't that amazing? My controller just like exploded. Well, no, it didn't explode. My mic just came unplugged from my controller. So, where was it? Yeah. So, that's pretty much it. Like, share, favorite, subscribe if you enjoy. Leave a comment saying you did or didn't, and say what I can change and what I can't change. I'm so very good at doing outros, and I will see you guys later. Bye. I'm so good at doing outros, like...